Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to learn how to install SQL Server Management Studio, SQL Server, and how to set up few sample tables for practice purpose like employees department. And also, we will learn how to download and set up AdventureWorks database. SQL stands for Structured Query Language, is essential for data analysts because it allows them to efficiently retrieve, manipulate, and analyze data stored in relational databases. With SQL skill, analysts can write complex query to extract specific information, perform aggregation, join tables, and conduct data transformation. So we need client and the server, these two things to practice all the SQL queries and learn what are the things SQL offers. So let's start our video with SSMS installation. I'm going to show you how you can download, how to install, keep around 30 to 35 minutes aside for the entire process. So let me show you the first step to download how to download a SQL Server Management Studio. You need to go to Google, use any browser, go to Google and type SSMS download. Click this link, the first link that appears, and it is showing you. You can see the one link which says download SSMS. You can download this one and download this one. Download SQL Server. These two things you need to download. You can see that I have already downloaded and kept it ready to save time. So these files I have downloaded. You can see this one and this one. So first, what I'll do is I will install SQL Server Management Studio. I'll right click on this and click on Run as Administrator. So it's opening up the installation video. You need to click on Install. So it is asking us to wait for some time. It's loading the packages. So depending on the system speed, you may take extra time to complete this entire installation. You can see that SQL Server Management Studio setup completed. We can close this window now. Now, next thing what we have to do is right click on SQL Server 2022. You can see we are going to install SQL Server, and I have already downloaded this. You saw that, right? How to download this particular file. Right click on it and go for run as administrator. Pop-up will come and it will ask your permission to install it. Click yes. So here we will go for basic installation. Select this option and accept the license terms and click on install. It'll download and install the packages. So let's wait for some time for this installer to complete. SQL Server 2022 installation to complete. So you can see that installation has completed successfully. So we have installed both SQL Server Management Studio and SQL Server. So what we can do next is we can click on close. No need to click on install SSMS. We have already done that. Click close, and it'll ask you, are you sure you want to exit? Say yes. And now open SQL Server Management Studio and test whether everything is done correctly or not. Type SSMS, and here you'll find SQL Server Management Studio 19. Click this. So it is asking me, would you like to import the SSMS user setting from SSMS 18? I had installed the older version of SSMS. So it is asking me to import the setting from the previous version. So if you are installing it for the first time, you'll not get this kind of pop-up. I'm going for do not import. So it'll open this window and it'll ask you enter the server name. So initially you'll not find anything. It will be completely blank. So what you can do here is you can, it'll be something like this. So what you can do, you can go for this drop down and click on browse for more. Here you will find database engine plus sign. Expand this. Whatever name comes, it system specific name. So I'm getting a different name here, different server name. You might see something different than what you see here. Don't worry, whatever you see here, that's your server name. Select that and click OK and click on connect. You can see upon clicking this, you will be able to connect to the server using your SSMS, which is your client tool, and you will see database security server object. If you are able to connect to this server successfully, that means the installation that you have done just now, you have done it correctly. Now, next step is to set up few tables and set up the database so that we will have some sample data for our practice purpose. So for that, what we will do is we'll go to Google again, and this time we will ask Google to give us AdventureWorks database. Type AdventureWorks database, search whatever link appears. You can see that AdventureWorks sample database SQL server. You can scroll down and look for this one, AdventureWorks 2022.bak. This file you have to download, and there's another version which is called lightweight version, in which you have a smaller set of data compared to this one. But I will recommend you to go ahead and download both the versions, this one and this one. Under the lightweight also we have one version, and under the OLTP also you have another version. Download both the files. All you need to do is just click these links. It will directly download the files. It will not ask you to log in, sign up, or do anything. It will just download. Those files will go to your download folder. I have already downloaded and kept these two files. You can see these two files I have downloaded and kept it in this particular folder. Now what we will do, we will set up these two databases. So first thing, right click on the database and click on restore database. It'll pop up restore database window. Go for device option. Here you have three dots. Click on these three dots and then click on add option. It'll show you the location where you need to place those downloaded files. You can see the location here. You can actually copy this location and paste it in a notepad. You can see this is the location. So it is in C drive, program files, Microsoft SQL Server, and then another folder is there, and then you have the backup. So in this folder, you have to place these two files. How will you place them? Just copy these two files. So if you have downloaded, you may find these two files in your download folder. Go to that folder. How will you go to that folder? Copy, go for run command, and in the run window, you can paste this path. It'll ask your permission, click on continue, and it'll take you to this folder. Alternatively, what you can do, you can go to this PC, and then you can go to C drive, and then after going to C drive, follow this path. You have program files. Then what you have, it says Microsoft SQL Server. Look for Microsoft SQL Server, then Microsoft SQL 16 you have. You can see Microsoft 16. And then in this you have MS SQL, and then the last folder is the backup. This is where you have to place. I mean, you have both the option. You can either go from the run command directly, or you can come from C drive and go to this particular folder called backup. Once you are in the backup folder, you need to copy these two files, AdventureWorks 2022 and AdventureWorks Lightweight LT. Copy paste these two files here in the backup folder. Once you have pasted those two files, come back to SQL Server Management Studio, refresh this, and you will see these two files. So select the first one, click OK again, and click OK again. It will restore the database. You need to follow the same step once again, because there are two databases we have, right? We have to set up. You can see one we have completed, AdventureWorks 2022. We have to follow the same process for the another one. Restore database, device, add. Now second file, select second file, click OK again, click OK again, and this is also successfully restored. So these two databases are ready. Now, our final step is to set up few more sample tables, and those sample tables will be created with the help of these scripts. So I will upload these scripts in the Google Drive or the shared drive, and you using the link, you will be able to download these files. You can find the link of these files in the comment section. So let me show you how you can complete this. First of all, go for this one, script EMP department. Right click on this file, open with Notepad. Copy entire stuff from here. Control A, select everything, copy. Then go to your SQL Server Management Studio. Right click on database, create a new database, because we are creating this new database for our practice purpose. We'll give some name like analytics. You can give some other name also, and then click OK. So you can see that the database is created. Now click on new query. Make sure this particular database name is selected in this drop down. You can see you will be able to select other databases also, but you have to make sure analytics is selected, and then paste the query that you have copied, this query. Now what you have to do is, you can see this execute button. Click on execute button. It will execute this entire query and create the tables. What are the tables it will create? It will create employee table, EMP table, you can see here, right? It will create department table also. It will create employee table. It will insert the record in these two tables as well. Click on execute. You can see it says one row affected, and all the lines have been executed. How will you check whether it is done correctly or not? You can delete the entire content from here and expand this analytics, expand tables, and you will be able to see the tables that you have created with the help of the script. DPT table, and EMP table. Now, the next step again, we will close this file, script employee, not required. We are already done with this one. We will go for another script, script employees, right? We are done with the first one, script EMP underscore department. The next one is script employees. Right click, open with Notepad, copy entire content like we did earlier. Go back to SQL Server Management Studio. Make sure nothing is here, everything is empty. Paste the entire query. You can see we have copied and pasted the query from that notepad. And then make sure this analytics is selected and click on execute again. So if you click on execute again, like previous script created two tables, this script will also create few tables. We will check, click on execute, successfully completed. Make sure you're not clicking this multiple times. You just need to click only once. If you try to click multiple times, it'll throw an error and it'll become a problem. So avoid doing it multiple times. Now click on this refresh button. We are going to verify whether the tables are created or not. Expand tables, and you can see it has created employees table. So now how many tables we have? There are total three tables. We'll follow the same step for these. Uh, Store by 2022. So first, open this one, copy entire query, go back to SQL Server Management Studio, make sure it is empty, select all and delete, paste your query, execute. It says commands completed successfully. Perfect. Now we will delete everything from here, and then we'll go for the insert one. This file stored by 2022 underscore insert. Right click, open with Notepad, copy entire query again, paste query here, and click on execute. So query is being executed and it is inserting the records here. It is done. Delete everything from this window. Go back to this folder, and you have HR create and HR insert. We will leave it for now. It is not required. So we have used these four scripts and we managed to create few tables. Let us verify one last time whether the new tables that we have created with the help of scripts are ready or not. Expand this database, expand analytics, expand tables, and you will see that earlier we created department, EMP, employees table. Now we have the brands, categories, products, stocks, customers. So these are the sample tables which we will use to learn um, all the different type of queries, functions, select statement, many things we will learn with the help of these small data set. We have also set up SQL Server 2022, sorry, the AdventureWorks 2022. Under that, there are other several tables available. You can expand the tables. You can see there are many tables available here. We'll be using these sample table and the sample records also um, to learn many things about SQL. Let us check now. Let us pick one table and see what kind of data we have. Let's check this EMP table and see what we have got in this table. So make sure analytics is selected here. Here in the query window, right, select star from EMP and click on execute. So it will send this request to the SQL server. Server will process this request and provide the data. Here is the data you can see. You have 14 records and total 8 columns: employee name, job, manager, hire date. These details are there. Similarly, in different tables, you will find different number of columns, different number of records. We have set up to quickly summarize what are the things we have done. We have downloaded SQL Server Management Studio and installed it. We downloaded SQL Server and we installed it. We downloaded AdventureWorks database and another version of AdventureWorks that was a lightweight that also we have downloaded and set up. And we used four scripts to create few sample tables. Those tables are employees, department, sales, productions, right? So we are done with the installation. Please find all the files that I talked about, like scripts that I talked about. You will find those files under the comment section. You'll find a link using which you can download those files. You will also find the same files what you saw in my folder. You will be able to download those. Alternatively, you can also go to Microsoft website and download the files. That's all in this video. Thank you for watching.